Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese's WNBA impact speaks volumes as study release findings backed by a new study published in the Journal of Gambling Business and Economics. A 2020 prediction is starting to be proven right. Half a decade ago, it was suggested that sports betting could boost fan engagement in women's sports. While interest for gambling existed then, there was a wide gap in media coverage and promotions compared to men's sports. Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark and Chicago Sky's Angel Reese are changing all that. The basketball stars had electrifying rookie seasons in the WNBA and have done a lot towards popularizing the sport. Reed Moore Terry Bradshaw announces NFL retirement date ahead of Fox Super Bowl broadcast. Reed Moore Patrick Mahomes brutally shuts down Texas Tech claim after Donald Trump gaffe. Apart from their popularity, which led to a rise in fan engagement, there was also a notable interest among sports bettors. The global sports betting market is valued at approximately $102.21 billion in 2025 and is only projected to get bigger in the coming decade. Women's sports could benefit from the increasing trend of fans betting on games involving star female athletes. Dr. Gina Pauline, the study's co-author and an associate professor of sport management at Syracuse University, observed that the growing star power among players correlated to the rising popularity of the women's game. She noted that the growth of women's sports over the past few years has been remarkable. We wanted to explore a potential pillar of this growth and increased fan engagement by taking a look at women's basketball, specifically due to the star power within the sport. Clark and Reese hold plenty of star power among basketball fans, even though they are only one season into the WNBA. Moreover, their popularity was already established during their time at college, as Clark's final home game at Iowa saw ticket prices climb up to $6,473 per ticket. The study also found that WNBA games involving either Reese or Clark saw a significant boost in the number of bets being placed. Most notably, it was observed that the presence of Clark in a game attracted over twice as much as they did without her. While both Reese and Clark saw special interest among betting fans, there was one trend which came as a surprise to the researchers. In games involving Clark, the bettors were split in placing bets on Indiana's chances of winning, while in the case of Reese, they heavily favored her team, Chicago, to win. The reason for this split in bets placed could be for the fact that Indiana struggled with their defense, conceding an average of 87.7 points per game throughout the season. At the same time, despite Clark's dominant offense, her turnover rate was considerably high. However, at the end of the league stage, it was Indiana that had qualified for the playoffs, but were eventually eliminated in the first round. On the other hand, Reese's Chicago finished 10th in the standings after she was ruled out for a large part of the season due to a wrist injury. The surge in the trend of betting on women's games brought about by Clark and Reese's huge fan following highlights the increasing visibility and engagement that WNBA is commanding, as well as their increasing star power.